Say man, hey man, this your boy Doral Harlem. We're back with another NBA 2K26 build video, and today we have a special shot erasing 3-point slasher. Now I didn't want to make the two-way 3-point slasher, so there were some things on the build that I did to avoid getting that name because I get that name a whole lot. So make sure you guys watch the video to the end so I can show you this sharpshooting slasher for real. Shoot the hand of your choice and the jersey number of your choice. Let's get it, man. As you can see, we're going to shooting guard position, 6'8" for the height. And I have grown to like 6'8", man. I got a 6'8" shooting guard that I might remake because there's some things on the build that I would like to have, like a little bit of post scoring, a little bit more passing. It's just some things that I prefer to have from seeing what my build can do. And if I make another one, that'll be, a lot better for me personally. And guess what? They know money spent, so I ain't worried about deleting a build. I'm gonna delete the old build if I do, but I might not recreate it. But 183 on the weight, 6'8" on the wingspan. Let's get into it. So we're gonna go ahead and start the finishing now. With the driving dunk, we went at 89. Now I was going to do a 93 out the gate, and I know lately a lot of builds that I've been making have an 89 driving dunk, but 89 is kind of the sweet spot. But I really like 93. I like to have that Russell Westbrook dunk package on my builds, and it's probably one of the best dunk packages on the game in my opinion. But we're gonna go with the 89 because we want to do some other things on this build. The drive and layup is a 71. Close shot 69. Standard dunk, we just left it right there to 49. We're not necessarily worried about that unless you want standard dunk. Now, if this was me, I like standard dunk. So if I had this build for myself, I'd put higher standard dunk, but that's just me. Now with the post control, it's going to go to a 51. And that's not anything to talk about. So the main thing is to drive and dunk. You want to be able to get downhill if you can't make a shot. There's gonna be some games like that where you can't buy a shot, and you're just gonna have to get downhill. Okay. Now with the shooting on this build, we're gonna take the 3-point shot to a 92 out the gate. We don't need no cap breakers for that. If you have cap breakers, you can take it down some. That's totally up to you. Like me personally, I have the shooting specialization, so if I want it, I can take mine to a 90 and just add the 2 cap breakers, or I can get it down lower than that and go with like an 87 and then add 5, 2 from the specialization and 3 from my regular cap breaker. So you can do it like that too. So it's more than one way to skin a cat, man. You know what I'm talking about? So with the 92 3-point shot, we get gold dead eye gold set shot specialist, gold shifted shooter, and we also get silver limitless range. So with the mid-range shot, as you can see, it's at an 82. We're gonna leave it right there. We're gonna get that free throw to a 70. Okay. Feel free to change this. Now, if you want to change it, that's up to you. But this is what I have for this particular build. Now, as we move to the playmaking, so with the passing, we're going to take that to a 76 because you want to have some decent passing, man. It's nothing like having good passes that you can get the ball to your teammates on time, on target, instead of throwing beach balls, man. I got a lot of builds with low pass, and I regret it. You know what I'm saying? But it's all about getting your teammates a good catch animation because sometimes you can be wide open and then the person that's passing the ball don't have good pass, and then you get a bad catch animation that kind of throw your rhythm off. Okay. Now with the ball handler, we're going to take that to an 86. Of course, we're going to take the speed of ball to an 80. We get silver lightning lunch on this build, which is good. And if you want, you can max +2 that to legend. Okay, so you can do that. I think I did that on one of my builds, like max +2 at the legend or something like that, or Hall of Fame. Make a little difference on the build. So with the 86 ball handle, we got ankle assassin handle for days, and we will be able to get strong handle. I think, yeah, we took the strength up on the build, even though strength don't be meaning nothing sometimes. But it's good to have it on certain builds depending on what you like to do. That's the playmaking on the build. As you can see, we get break star, the dimer, and versatile visionary too. Now with the defense on this build, we don't necessarily need a whole lot of interior defense, but if you want more, go ahead and take it up. But we're going to take it up to the point to where we get badges at. So a 60 interior defense go along with a 78 block. You need that 60 interior defense just to get that paint patroller. Paint patroller is a good badge to have. We got high flying denied that will be on silver. So yes, you can get some chase down blocks. And don't worry, a lot of people probably thinking like, oh man, I got short arms, I can't block shot. I have a 6'8" with the lowest wingspan, and I block a lot of shots. I'm talking about a lot of shots. And I ain't even got paint patrol on bronze yet, but I can get it on bronze. But I block a lot of shots with that chase down, okay? Now with the perimeter defense, we're going to take it to an 84 because, like I said, we didn't want to make the build a two-way 3-point slasher. So we took it to an 84, and what I need you to do is add 1 cap breaker to the perimeter defense to get to an 85. Everybody should have 1 cap breaker. So that's the thing that I changed on the build, and it looked funny. Oh man, you gonna add 1 cap breaker? Yes, Okay, I didn't want to have the two-way 3-point slasher name. So that's why I did that. Now with the steal on this build, 73 is kind of like, you can get away with a 73. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, man, because at the end of the day, it's all about trying to get a passing lane steals. And if you're in the right position, you're gonna get the steal. Well, I ain't gonna say that. You know how 2K is, but a 73 should be fine. We got interceptor, we got glove. Now with the rebound on this build, we're gonna take the offensive rebound to a 70 because we do want rebound chaser and we want box. So we got silver box and bronze rebound chaser, and we're gonna leave the defense rebound where it is. Now with the speed, we're gonna go 85. And the agility is 83. All right, even though I don't like that, you can get it up higher if you want to. It's up to you, but that's what we got for right now. With the strength, we're gonna take that to a 60 because we do want strong handle and we want physical finisher. All right. Now with the vertical, we're gonna go ahead and take the vertical to 80. All right, just in case you want to get your driver dunk to a 93, that way you'll be able to get gold posterizer. All right, so we do get some good badges on this build. I really like this build. You can do a lot of things on the court, but let's get into the shades of. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Now we got Eddie Jones, John Starks, and we got J.R. Smith, and the build's a shot erasing 3-point slash. I like the name of this build, and we don't have no weaknesses. But let's get into the cap breaker. Keep in mind, I told you guys, man, we need one cap breaker on the perimeter defense, and you can go in and make some adjustments too, but I just didn't want that two-way 3-point slash name. So as a content creator, I hope you guys understand what I'm saying, because we can easily take it to an 85, but we'll get the different name, and I don't want that. Okay, so if I had this build for myself, I would add something to the driver dunk to get to a 93. So we're gonna add 4 cap breakers: 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, and we already got the 80 vertical. I got shooter specialization unlocked if I want to go that route. We can get that. We can change that if we want to. Me personally, I would like more speed and agility on this build, but we couldn't because we did some other things on the build. But if I had this build for myself, man, I would probably change a few things. But overall, I think this is a good build. You can go out there and have some fun. I've been having fun with my 6'8" lately, and I don't really see myself like making another build with low shooting. I made a lot of low shooting builds at the beginning of the year, and I was shooting just fine. But when I started going in the 90s with my 3-point shooting, because for years I have always made builds with low 3-point shooting that did just fine. But when I took my 3-point shot to the 90s on a lot of builds, man, it turned me to a different beast, man. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. So from here on out, man, I may just be making high 3-point shooting builds and go out there and have some fun. And that's what you should do. But that's the build. I'm out of here, man. Charge!